Hi everyone and welcome back to Gobble Up. Today I'm going to show you a very popular Punjabi dish called chole masala. Chole is today popular not only in Punjab but all over the country. People make it in different ways. So let me show you my way. Let's get started. So for this I have taken 1 cup of kabuli chana which I had soaked overnight. I'm now going to pressure cook them and make them nice and soft. So to this I'm going to add about half a teaspoon of salt, and then I'm going to put some water into it. So put enough water just to cover the chanas. Don't have to put too much water. The chanas should just be submerged in the water. Just a little bit. Now to this we have to add a little bit of baking soda. Just a quarter spoon of baking soda is enough. Baking soda helps the chanas to become nice and soft. Now if you want black cholas, you can add 2 tea bags to the chanas when they are going to boil. That is going to give it a nice black color and a little bit of oil. The oil will make sure that the water does not start pouring out of the pressure cooker when you are boiling it. Now for this I have added about 1 teaspoon of oil to the chanas. Now boil them for about 4 whistles on high flame. The chanas should be done. Of course the time may vary for different people depending on the kind of water that you have at home. Now take out the tea bags and you see the black chanas are ready for you to start cooking. Now for the masala, take 1/3 cup of oil in a kadhai. Wait for it to heat a little. And now we are going to add some whole garam masala. So a little bit of, say, maybe 1 bay leaf, a little bit of cinnamon, 1 black cardamom and 4 or 5 cloves. Now I am adding a paste of 2 onions and half an inch of ginger. So I had ground 2 onions and half an inch of ginger in the mixie, and I am first adding that. We don't have to make it brown, we just have to saute it for a while. Now you add a paste of 3 tomatoes, which I have made in the mixie in advance, and keep stirring it. Just mix these up well. Now we are going to add all the powdered masala to this paste. So I have taken 1.5 teaspoons of coriander powder, 1.5 teaspoons of pomegranate powder or anardana, 1 teaspoon of amchur, 1.5 teaspoons of red chili powder, salt to taste, 1 teaspoon of jeera, and I am giving it a good mix. Now mix these up really well. We have to now wait for this to thicken a little. So keep on stirring it up well. And once you start seeing that it's turning a little thick, we have to add the chana masala. I've taken 2 heaped tablespoons of chana masala. And chana masala really gives it an amazing taste. Now add about 1.5 teaspoons of crushed kasuri methi, another thing which gives it an amazing flavor. Now just keep stirring it till the oil starts separating. Once the oil separates, the masala will be done. There you can see it's turned dark, the oil has separated, and now it's time to put the boiled chanas into this masala. Now keep cooking it till the water starts boiling. If you want to keep it thick, don't add any more water. But if you want to make a curry out of it, you can always add some more water to it. Now see, it's boiling. You can already see the entire chana is a little mushy and it'll taste very nice if you have it with puris and bhaturas. So you see it's done. Once it's done, you can take out all the whole garam masalas if you don't want them in the curry, like the cinnamon, the clove, and the bay leaf or tej patta. If you want, you can remove it from there, like the way I have done it. It's done now. Take it out into a serving dish. Now, if you want a dhaba flavor for your chanas, we have to do a little bit of tempering, or we have to give it a little tadka. So for the tadka, I have to use pure ghee. I have taken 2 tablespoons of pure ghee, which I am going to heat up. To this, add a quarter teaspoon of hing powder, along with some chopped garlic and say just about half an inch of garlic and 2 slit green chilies. Mix it up well, and if you want a nice red color on the chanas, just 1 tablespoon of red chili powder will do the trick. So just add 1 tablespoon of it in the ghee, mix it up, and the minute it's done, not for too long, don't mix for too long, otherwise the red chili will turn dark, and just pour it over the chanas and mix it well. Now for a little bit of garnishing. Of course, our favorite thing for garnishing is coriander. So coriander powder is good. And there, your dish is ready. Enjoy the piping hot chanas with hot parathas, kulchas or bhaturas. If you like it, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel.